Do you know? Remember the time when we were?
Yes, we were like.
Okay, this is the Michael and James show. We're at Studio 7G, and this. Yes.
Are we on?
I don't know.
All of a sudden.
I just realized that this is funny because we were talking about how when we were at
high-fiving and we couldn't
Anderson
even.
Cooper. Yes.
Oh God! It was Anderson Cooper?
Yes.
Oh jeez. I embarrassed myself from the. Yes. Welcome back from Studio 7G. It's the Michael and James show. I was waiting for you to.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
come in with
right.
me.
I'm
But anyway,
sorry.
welcome back. We have been a little remiss in not introducing you to some very, very important people that are our live studio audience. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are recording before a live studio audience, and one of those members
People with
is
faces.
Junebug. June.
Oh,
Over
just
here.
June, Joe, be careful.
I know. Come here.
Okay.
Up. Oh God.
She's never going to get...
She's not tall enough.
I know.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
Well, we'll have to show later, Nick. You know what? Well, you sit
all
there.
the animals.
Here, wait, no. Well, we can't do all the animals, honey. Here, you get her back up where you were supposed to, and I'm just going to tilt the camera a little so that you can introduce.
You have to see her.
Yes. So. Okay.
June, up. Okay. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby.
Hi, puppy.
That's right. That's okay. That's one member of our live studio audience, and there's one on the couch, and there's one over in the corner who's
We have
running
about
around.
4 going on here, right? We've got 4. We
We
have
do.
4 sets of eyes.
Today will be dog day. We have 3 felines that we will introduce. But that was Junebug. She's 10 years old. She's the love of my life, and everybody else who meets her.
Junebug. Okay, you sit now.
The bug.
Okay, you do what you're supposed to do, whatever that is. See, she just sits
She's
right
perfect.
there.
She sat right down.
Anyway, we need to talk about what's been going on in the world.
We normally don't do that because that's what the show is about. The show is not. We're not supposed to be relevant or political or whatever helpful to anybody.
No, this is
just
not
escapism.
This is
at its
absolutely useless. This is what the next 10 minutes of your life. I just hope you enjoy it.
We'll never get them back.
But we're just.
But we are.
We just have to say.
What is going on?
You have family in Texas.
I do.
I have family in Florida.
I do, and we have these gangster hurricanes.
Oh my God, gangster! That's a good way to put it.
That's what they are. They're like. I mean, they're en masse. They're coming out. They're marching out of the waters.
So we just want to make sure that even though we are being frilly, we are thinking about our friends and family.
Yes.
And they are not worrying about what we're doing right now.
Right.
My brother has evacuated his home just recently, and we're just hoping for the best.
Yes, and Harvey and Houston is a disaster, and last I heard, people are, they just scrambling for where to go, what to do.
Yeah.
My dad has a boat, and I was asking my brother, I said, I bet that's the first thing he's going to do.
Well,
is
that's
get his boat out.
Lean during the last hurricane, Lean's father,
Yeah.
whichever hurricane it was that hit Texas just most recently before that, Lean's father was going out to save his boat to go past the storm or something, and then for some reason the Coast Guard says, got him to come back. I don't know if that's the story, but I know that Lean's father was trying to save their boat.
Oh.
But that's...
I thought you were going to say he used his boat to save others.
No, he was trying to save his boat.
Okay, well...
This is before the storm hit.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know which one it was, but it was...
There's Harvey, there's Irma, then there's like...
This is like a couple of years ago.
Irma's like bearing down now on Florida. Then there's like Jose that's coming on its heels, and something like Katia or something is Katia. I don't know.
All right, that's too far in the future for me.
Anyway, that's just, it's crazy, and it does feel like angry Mother Earth is rising up to smite, I was going to say a particular home in Florida, but I won't.
No.
I
would have to say Mother Nature is doing what Mother Nature does.
Kick some ass.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Kick
Mother Nature, you know what? It rains. That's the way it
But
goes.
I've never seen these storms like
I
this.
know that. I'm just saying, but you know what? It happens.
It does. Well, it is. It's happening.
It's happened.
It's happening
What
right
did I call?
now.
What was I saying earlier today? Radical acceptance.
You were saying that.
I
They.
said that radical acceptance. You got to. I mean, what are you going to do about it? You know, your sofa's going past you.
Things that you cannot change.
Flowing
Radical
past you.
acceptance. Right. What is she doing? She's
I don't
hearing
know.
somebody.
I guess she
Junebug
is.
hears somebody that's coming home or something.
Oh.
I mean, someone in the next studio.
Oh yes, that's,
Right.
Yes. The walls of the studios are kind
Oh,
of a studio.
can't believe it.
Anyway, we've got something more important to talk about. That's
what's
completely
that?
useless.
What is it?
You were going to show us something.
Oh, it is. It's time for
Show and
tell. Show and tell. Show and tell. Last week it was James' turn to show his lovely chalice or whatever it was.
Well, that could be a good word.
Yeah. And I'm showing you, this is probably one of my most
Put it up high
prized
so that people
possessions.
can see it.
This is just a nondescript black box. And I wanted to share it with you briefly by telling you that a very dear friend of mine years ago, we talked together, and then we were separated by jobs and time and distance, and then reunited a few years later in Grand Central. We met, and before she hugged me or anything, she just held out this box and she says, I wanted to give you this. And it's the coolest thing ever.
Now, would you call this a New York moment?
Oh, this is not only a New York moment, this is like a life moment. I thought it was great.
So
in here, James, you can
just show you
describe
this.
what you have.
Oh, there is a box full of leaves. Many of them look to be... and what's those, flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they're dried flowers in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you all can see that.
Flowers and leaves, and then there's a little card in it. And I won't read all of the card, but just some of it. And she writes, "Dear Michael, it was a deep, deep night, so I fashioned the night into a box and tried to contain starlight at first, but the star burned. It burned holes through the lid. I yearned to catch and transpose autumn for you, deliver October light, wanted to give armfuls of scarlet to you. October wanted you to hold russet and marigold, to smell vermilion, press to your skin the gold threads and frayed seams of cardinal's wings." And it just, I mean, are you kidding me? Just beautiful. Yes, she is. She's a professor, and she is a professor of poetry, which makes sense. But still, the coolest gift I think I've ever gotten, which was Autumn in a box from my friend Alessandra.
Maybe I should bring a box, or maybe I should not bring a box. Maybe I should bring a gift sometime. But that's just, I just thought of that.
Yeah, you should.
All right, I will.
Isn't that cool? You know, I used this to. Years ago, when I was teaching creative writing, I actually made my students create a box. I can't remember what it was called. It was like their own thing in a box. Happiness in a box, something in a box. And they all designed and created different kinds of boxes and then had a show and tell read around. It was really, really cool.
I think somebody wants to see you.
We have a second member of our live studio audience. And this guy is named, I'm going to put him right here. Hold on. This guy, hold on.
Oh, Augie.
Ugh. Well, hold on.
Well, just get his puss in the
Yeah,
face.
there you go.
There you go, that's Augie.
This is Augie. His name is August, and we adopted him in February with his brother, Hank, who's running around somewhere.
You'll meet him later.
And they are awesome. And they're also awful.
Oh my God.
They're in their teenage years right now.
Oh boy, they are. But we'll have more stories to tell.
He's a good guy. Say hi. Say hi to the national studio audience of peoples and stuff.
The three people that are probably watching.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what?
Our friends and family.
You know the funny thing is our mothers aren't even alive to watch this.
I know.
So there's no one.
Oh my God, my
no,
mother.
we don't have any first.
Do you know what my mother would say if we did this? She would go around, and I swear to you, she would say, "My son now has his own talk show, and he is a star." And I mean, like on and on, like like real, like My son is a famous talk show host, and he films in Studio 7G. You may have heard of him. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Well, anyway, next time, we'll talk next time.
Have we thought about next? Is it the end of this time
It's
already?
the end of this time already.
I can't believe
I think it is.
Well, I hope you had as much fun as we did, and I hope you are hanging on to see the next
Time.
animals.
Oh my
in the next
gosh.
time.
Next time, we'll have something else useless to tell
We
you.
do have another bit, though. We're going to introduce something else. We're going to leave them hanging.
Okay.
We've done some show and tell, but we got some other things in store for you. See you next time on the Michael and James Show.
Okay.
J
Show dot NYC.
NYC.
Yo, yo, yo. Peace out.
Okay.